So Tracy begins this morning. She's been thinking about hearing the voice, following the right voice, tuning into it amidst all the competing distractions of life. I agree, Tracy, and I think that's one of the reasons we become still and gather on a morning. Sometimes the voice is just not heard. I agree. For Carol, the thing that struck her was Jesus saying, I am the gate. I am the gate. For Judith, just like the clay in the potter's hand, so are you in my hand. In Jeremiah, and I came that they may have life and have it abundantly. I love the images that we sometimes get with Jeremiah. Evelyn saying it's like a fork in the road, depending on which road you take. Thank you, Evelyn. Good morning. This idea of the potter and the clay. I don't know if you've been watching the pottery throwdown. I haven't got to the final yet. I've got them all recorded, and I'm gradually catching up with them each week. So there's terracotta week and all the different ones. And when they're actually doing a challenge at the wheel, and you see the concentration and how quickly the ship can just spiral out of control. If it's not exactly in the centre, it's off. Everything goes everywhere. And following the theme of being moulded like clay by the hands of God, I wonder how we can be centred on God, centre our lives like that clay in the centre of the potter's wheel, guided by God, so we can be in the best spot to give, to be there. And perhaps when we're not in the centre, when we're a bit over here, or we've wandered off over there, and the pot begins to grow, then maybe that's how we can sometimes feel that our lives spiral out of control. We need to have God at the heart and be centred, I think. And then we need to allow God to mould us and to shape us. Potters are really gifted. And I was watching last night, and just a slight touch or a gentle sponge, and it just forms. And you start off with this dollop of clay and you think, doesn't look very promising. Have you ever felt that? You might have a new job and think, oh, this doesn't feel very promising. Or you just might hit the stage of life. But in the hands of the potter, in the hands of the Lord, He can do amazing things with us. And so again, one of the reasons we gather together online, that's fine. And Tracy says, pots that are a bit wobbly still look really cool, don't they just? And I'd say we're all a bit wobbly. I've certainly got a few cracks in there and dints. I feel as if I've been dropped a couple of times. That's fine. It's that idea of being shaped and formed, I think. That came to me reading Jeremiah this morning.